Self-doubt is a pervasive force that many of us encounter at various junctures of our lives. It has the power to hinder us, to freeze us in our tracks, and obstruct our path to fulfilling our highest potential. When we doubt ourselves, our abilities, or our worth, we are giving away the reins of our life to an invisible, irrational authority. What we may not often recognize is that this authority is not some external force, but an internal one, born from our own judgments and perceptions. From a Stoic perspective, overcoming self-doubt is not merely an exercise in boosting self-esteem, but is deeply tied to cultivating an excellent prohairesis, or moral character. The Stoic philosophy teaches us that the ultimate goal of human life is to live in accordance with nature. This means aligning oneself with reason and virtue, embracing what is within our control, and relinquishing concerns about what is not. What is in our control, according to the Stoic Epictetus, are our own beliefs, judgments, desires, and actions. Anything beyond this, such as the opinions of others, external events and outcomes, is generally considered to be not within our control. This view provides us with a powerful framework for overcoming self-doubt. Firstly, let's dissect what self-doubt is made of. At its core, self-doubt is a series of judgments or beliefs about oneself. You may think, I am not capable, I am not worthy, I will fail, and so forth. Recognize that these are not objective truths, but mere judgments. According to Stoicism, judgments fall within the domain of things that are up to us, and they can be changed. The act of judgment itself is derived from our faculty of choice, our prohairesis. We can choose to pass different judgments, more rational and constructive ones, that serve us rather than hinder us. To begin the journey of overcoming self-doubt, one must practice rigorous self-examination. Stoicism encourages constant self-scrutiny to understand one's judgments, beliefs, and desires better. You can start by asking questions like, why do I believe that I am not capable? What evidence do I have to support this belief? Is this belief rational? Does this belief serve me or hinder me? More often than not, you will find that the roots of your self-doubt are irrational judgments or perhaps past experiences that no longer have a bearing on your current capabilities. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, kept a journal, later known as his Meditations, where he recorded his thoughts, fears, doubts, and insights. You might also find it beneficial to journal your thoughts to gain better clarity on your self-doubting judgments. Once you have identified the irrational judgments that fuel your self-doubt, the next step is to reframe these judgments. Stoicism offers a valuable tool known as cognitive distancing, where you separate yourself from your judgment to assess its validity objectively. When a judgment arises, say, I think I am not capable, you can reframe it as, I notice that the thought I am not capable has arisen in me. This way, you are not identifying with the judgment, you are merely acknowledging it as a phenomenon that has occurred. From this vantage point, it becomes easier to assess its validity and change it if it is found to be irrational. The Stoic practice of mindfulness, known as prosoche, can also be highly beneficial in overcoming self-doubt. This involves a heightened awareness and attentiveness to your thoughts, judgments, and actions in the present moment. By practicing mindfulness, you can catch self-doubting thoughts as they arise, assess them, and then choose a more rational and constructive line of thinking. Marcus Aurelius often reminds us that life is short and that we should not waste our time on irrational fears and doubts. Each moment spent in self-doubt is a moment not spent in pursuing virtue and rationality. It is a moment not spent in fulfilling your potential. Remember the Stoic principle of memento mori, the reflection on mortality, which serves as a powerful motivator to take immediate action. When you are gripped by self-doubt, ask yourself, is this how I wish to spend the finite moments of my life? Lastly, the virtue of courage plays a crucial role in overcoming self-doubt. Stoicism teaches us that courage is not the absence of fear or doubt, but the judgment that something else is more important than fear. In the case of self-doubt, the more important thing is your potential for growth, for virtue, and for contributing positively to the world. Courage enables you to act despite your doubts and fears, and it is through action that self-doubt is truly vanquished. In taking action, you provide yourself with the evidence that counteracts your self-doubting judgments. Even if you fail in your action, you gain a new piece of evidence that you are capable of acting despite doubt, which is a victory in itself. To summarize, overcoming self-doubt involves rigorous self-examination to identify irrational judgments, the practice of cognitive distancing to reframe these judgments, mindfulness to catch and alter self-doubting thoughts as they arise, and the virtue of courage to act despite doubt. This is not merely a task, but a lifelong practice that contributes to the development of an excellent character and a life lived in accordance with reason and nature. And in doing so, not only do you overcome self-doubt, but you also unlock your full potential, moving ever closer to the Stoic ideal of eudaimonia.